All right, we are back. We are taking care of Mr. Man here, Mr. Hunter. He is my drink and wet baby. So I brought his bottle. I wanted to show you what I made. I took a Dr. Brown's. I should bring you over the other thing. Let me show you. Okay. You can get these at Walmart. These are the Pioneer Woman one. I have one with pink on it. This one was blue, and it had a blue cap, which I changed for on this little bottle. But this is the cap, right? And this part came out of this, so you can easily wash it and stuff. So this cap doesn't fit on a real regular bottle, but it does fit on the little Gerber ones. So if I want to use a small bottle, I can take this part out because this comes off. This will come out. I had my husband cut this so this would fit in there. And this is what his hole is right here. So he can have a regular bottle. I did put some water in here. There's 5 ounces. And he will wet. He will wet. But it came with this. So this top came on here. So if I want to use this, I can. And this has a white top. But it just doesn't look like a bottle, you know. I don't know why they don't make these look like bottles. So this is the cap. And so that top piece fit in here. And this is the top to it, right? It has a little butterfly. So it took me forever to figure this out. I don't know if you guys remember what I was doing. I was going nuts with this because I wanted him to have the right bottle. And now I know how to do it. So if I get another girl one, which I'm thinking about doing, I can do the same thing. I'll be able to do the same thing, and hubby will be able to do the same thing. I don't think we glued that in there. I don't think we did. No, we didn't. It just sets. It just sets inside here. So it just fits just a little bit in there. And he made it for me. So when you screw it in, it's tight. I mean, it drips there, but it doesn't drip around it. Right? So this is fun. So here's his bottle. And this is a little bottle for him. If I decide, so he has 2, but I have extra of these. So I know how to do it now. I just have to get this kind of bottle. So the thing comes out. I have to go back to Walmart and see if Pioneer Woman has some more of these so I can get more of those tops. I didn't even think about doing that. So let me put these back. Because he can't take a real one. I would have to open up his hole, and I don't know if that will ruin the rest of him. So I'm not going to do that. So, all right, so let's get the powder. We need the powder. I think I'm going to have to get more powder because you want to use cornstarch in this with these guys. You don't want to use a different kind of powder. And I got mine, I think I got it at Family Dollar. It's pure cornstarch. So I just dump a bunch in here. And I got 2 diapers here because I'm not sure. I think this is newborn size and this is size 3 because he's kind of a bigger doll. So we're going to do the same kind of thing we did with the other ones. he is anatomically correct, so we are going to hide his privacy, and we're just going to powder the crap out of him. See if we can get that shine to go away, which we can. I have not, since I got him, powdered him. So this is his really first powder. And it's in his nose. We don't want it in his nose, so we'll try to get it out of there. But because he is way shiny, I am going to really lather him. And you can see they did veins on him. It's so cute. But I am going to like really powder him because he was really shiny. And that just might be the way this doll is that he may be real shiny. I hope not. I hope the shine goes away. He must have had water in his ears because the powder crusted. He's really light complected. I probably should have showed you how shiny he was in the beginning. But we are going to flip this over, take this one off. I don't know if you can see how shiny he is? Now watch. Gone. Shininess is gone. And hopefully for a good while, because I don't do a lot with these guys because they are so temperamental. I will show them in, some videos. I think they were in, I don't think Hunter was in the Christmas video this year. So now I'm going to turn him over so I can do his underside and get rid of all that shine. Look at that. Get rid of all that shine. And yes, the more powder you put on them, the less shiny they get. And it's easier to take all the hairs off. I'm going to do his butt. I'm going to do his butt. I need to do his butt. So he's all there's there. I still think he needs more on his butt because he's really shiny. All right. You get covered when you do this. So just be aware of that. So we are going to flip him back over. And put him down. I'm going to dump the powder everywhere. See, he still needs some powder underneath. So we'll take the kabuki brush here and do a little bit more brushing. You get underneath his neck. I think I'm getting it more on me than I am on him. Just wiping it off real good. Okay, a lot of his shine is gone. Definitely more smoother. He is really, really red. So let's take the newborn diaper, which is the one I think is going to fit him the best. What I think is going to fit him the best. Yep. And he is 0 to 3 months size. So we're really going to powder him up. I wish he wasn't as red. I wish he had more like real life skin tone like the other ones. But he's really kind of red. All right. So let's take him up. And let me show you. He's not as shiny as he was, and you can see his veining in his chest. He's heavier than the other ones. He's a lot heavier. He's got veining down here on his legs. I'm wondering if the guys that I bought here, if they have wet systems. That would be way cool. So, okay, so I think we're done absolutely with the messy powder. And put this all back. Get this off of me. We don't need this diaper. So now we are going to get him all dressed. And I will show you what we do. Same as we did with the other ones. You roll it up, grab his foot, and fit it in. Okay, grab his foot and fit it in. Okay, and after we're done here, I will give him some of this water, and this line that's on this diaper, once it's wet, changes color, and we can change him. So we will, I think that will be fun, added little routine, bath time routine. So we'll get him dressed. Now he is 0 to 3 months. I've got one of these t-shirts. I think this one has a little bit of a stain on the neck, but it's okay. It is okay, huh, dude? And then we will put his hand in. Now I'm going to try to do it this way because I already got the mitt part on. So I want to keep him. I don't want to have to put my hands in there. I think I'm going to though. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing over here, because you can feed it up in yourself. It's easier if I do it this way. And grab his hand with the 2 fingers, with my 2 fingers, and kind of pull him up to the top. That in there. And then I'll just cover it like that. There. So he's in. Okay, then we'll take his shirt. Now I'm not going to button his shirt because we're going to have to take it off after we feed him. So I don't want to have to. Okay, so now let's put his sleeper on. I probably shouldn't do this, but just so that we have the experience, I'm going to. Okay, dude, let's put your leg in. Come on. He has socks on now, so it should be easier to pull up. Okay, then we're going to lift him up. Bring the top over. I'm going to leave that there. And like I said, this should be easier to do because he has stuff on. So we'll just grab that. And we'll grab his other one. Okay. We will zip him up. And button. All right. We'll put his passy on him after we feed him. Now let's put his hat on. Which is kind of hard to do. All right. Kind of there. And we will hook this in his passy. There. So here he is, all dressed up, and we will feed him. And I'll be able to tell because I'm holding him. You know, I can feel his butt. It'll get wet. So I will put this. And he's got, I don't know if you can see, he's got a little tiny hole. See that hole right there? And this is what this fits in. And he will drink his bottle. We probably have to do it without the thingy in it. Oops. Oops, we need a bib. We don't have a bib. Let's get a bib. Let's get a bib. Where's the boys? Where's the boys? Bibs. These are the girls. Where's the boys? Oh, boys is up top. Okay. Let's get a bib because he's getting wet. All right, so we'll put this underneath him just like you would a real one, and we will feed him. I don't know. See, there's no, it comes out kind of fast. So you have to be, this hole is a little bit bigger than the other one, but there's water inside the, when you put this down, the blue thing, there's water in there. So when you put him in here, we will put it in. Okay, so this is so much fun. So you can feed him. I think that we'll have to take the thing out because it's keeping the water from going up into the nipple. So we will, I think what we'll have to do is take that part off, put this part on, and then that way the water will go into him. There we go. Now he's bubbling. See, can you see him bubble? Now he's bubbling. And I had 5 ounces in here. And we will see how much is in here now. Oh yeah, look at that. He drank quite a bit. You need to burp, buddy? So we will hold him up a little bit and burp him. And I wouldn't recommend feeding him anything but water, and because you don't want to ruin his system. So you could put a little bit, a tiny, like I have magic milk, and it turns it like the white. I would use that, but I wouldn't put food coloring or anything like that in there. Okay, so let's see how wet he is after he got half his stuff all over him. Okay, so let's see. See, I'm going to show you. Oh, he's full. See, it's not yellow anymore. It's green and it's full. So we will change his diety. We'll get a new diaper. You will go through diapers if you have one of these babies. You will go through them. Okay, so we're going to take this leg out and this leg out. And then we'll just have to lift his stuff up and put this one underneath him. It is green. It is all green. Nope, get down. Get down. He is wet. So we'll put some more powder on him. Oh, you're going to get them all. Come on. We put more powder on him. Put a new diety on. See, with the other little nipple thing, like the white one, it won't come out that fast because it's smaller hole on it. But it's fun to do for role play, you know, just it's fun. Okay, so he's all changed. He's all back to yellow. He is back to yellow. He's all clean. He's all clean. He might have a little bit still in his system, but it won't be very much. So I'll put his t-shirt down. Put his t-shirt down. And we will zip him up. That was a fun little role play, but when you feed these babies, make sure you have a burp cloth, and so you can clean them up after. So he drank almost all of that. So yeah, you have to take this out, but for the sake of it, for the video, you know, for a video, when you fill it up, you can have it in there like this, you know. And he drank all of it, but 1 ounce, 1.5 ounces. He drank all of it. Yeah, it just went right through it. It's wet. That's fun. So he is all set. I am going to go get his blanket so we can wrap him up. And it's over on this side. We grab his blanket because all his giraffe stuff is in there. His bed is in the playpen. And let me wrap him up. Okay. Let me pick him up. Oh, come here, buddy. And then we will put this down. And we will wrap him. I mean, you can make it fit better, you know. make it fit better. And we will bring him up here. Bring this one around. I like their little hands out. So he'll be out a little bit. There. He's all been fed. Here he is. He's all fed. And he's still white, you know. But that's just the way his, but he's not as shiny. So that's good. He's got little tiny eyelashes. So there we go. Here he is. I'm going to put him back over in his bed for the night after I take a picture and send it out. So we'll put his passy on here. I'll just put it on. And no, you can't be up here. And this just comes off and it has a passy. I didn't modify it or anything. So there we go. He is all fed. He had his lunch, dinner, and he should be good for a while. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. And yeah, if you have any questions, definitely pop them down below. And I will try to find the link for him and put it down in the description along with all the other links. So go check them out. At the end of here, there'll be the end screen. There'll be 2 videos that I thought you might like to watch. So, alrighty, thank you for watching. We'll see you again soon.